What's up, everyone, and welcome here to Nerd Acumen Wrestling, or NAW. We're on episode 35 this week, and we have a lot of really cool matches, 7 in fact, lined up for you tonight. We have a number one contendership opening up the show here, as you can see, and then we have another championship opportunity later in the show with a Twitch title and a 5-way elimination. Thanks for that, TC. Thanks for that, iRob. Hip hip hooray to both of you. You guys are awesome. So fatal 5-way match coming up tonight, as well as the main event of the show. The NAW title is on the line. Henry, of course, with the highest donation from the pay-per-view, challenging Phoenix, aka Desi. So if you're all ready, we're going to kick things off. And welcome back, iRob. We're glad to have you. TC, of course, glad to have you. Bones here in the house. No worries about being away. iRob, of course, I'm assuming you check it all out on YouTube, which you can find down below in that link. If you're unsure where to find us on YouTube, that's the link. But anyways, let's kick things off here with our opening contest. There was a patch to this game, so hopefully things go better than last Friday. So let's find out. So again, thank you all for joining us. If it's your first time here, the rules are simple. Vote on who you think will win each match. The person with the most votes at the end of the show gets to determine a match on the very next show. As you can see here in chat, they're already starting to get their votes in now. iRob voting for Henry's team, as well as Bones there for this opening contest. So if you get it right, you get 1 point. And again, the individual with the most points at the end of the show gets to decide a match or pick a match of their choosing on the end of it. Dependability, yes, last Friday was a little rough. So let's hope this show goes a little bit better than that. I found a lot of it was related to the Money in the Bank matches, or the ladder matches. There were a lot of issues with it there. TC going for himself and Henry. So chatters, get your votes in now. This is our opening contest here. Welcome to the show, Sarah. Sarah voting Henry's team. Hopefully everyone's doing well today on this Wednesday night. Of course, you can find NAW every single Wednesday here on Twitch, DNA's Twitch channel, that is, at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And then you can find any of our archives on YouTube or right here on Twitch as well in our highlights. There's a nice playlist dedicated to NAW, as well as other playlists for other content that we do. So again, this is a number one contendership match for the tag titles. The current champions are iRob and Gravity Well, winning it at the most recent pay-per-view last Friday, which was fittingly called Massacre on 34th Street, and it was a massacre of a pay-per-view. So you can catch that on demand right now on Twitch or YouTube. So get your votes in now. So we have everyone going for Henry and Seth. iRob says we'll be the longest reigning champs. He's calling it now. It's a hell of a claim.
Introducing first, from Truth or Consequences, New Mexico, weighing in at 249 pounds, Adam!
Yeah, I'm testing things back out with entrances back on, TC. A lot of what I was seeing was issues with probably the arena, the custom arena that I had made, and the ladder match. I was reading online a bunch of Facebook groups out there and other forums that a lot of people were having issues with the Money in the Bank or ladder match stuff. So that's the only thing that I can conclude here is that Andrea Lana getting her vote in just in time. Thanks for that. So everyone clearly going for Henry's team here. Who are the longest tag holders? That's a great question. I would have to look that one up. me find out for you real quick. I keep sheets or an Excel spreadsheet on everything NAW related with your records. You name it.
His partner from Grand Rapids,
So
Michigan,
tag
weighing in
team.
at 160 pounds, Jason.
So the longest reigning champions are indeed Bones and so Jason and Adam. The smallest. She's the longest reigning women's champion, that's for sure. The longest reigning tag team champions were from episode 25 to 33, and that was Jason and Adam. What's up, Henry? Get your vote in. Welcome to the show here. So Henry adding their vote as well. Let's see. At one point, there were 2 tag team championships, though. But the longest reigning are Jason and Adam for 8 shows. So Bones is making an interesting vote. He's voting against himself here.
And their
Not sure why.
First, from Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the men's
Maybe he knows something I don't.
wrestling champion, Seth Meyers.
So Seth at one point during Friday's pay-per-view, last week episode 34 to be exact if you're looking things up, had all 4 championships. He had the DNA one, which he still has. He defended that. The Twitch championship, well, pardon me, he won the DNA championship from Henry. He defended the Twitch. Bones' strategy is that he wins either way. Not a bad plan. Went into the pay-per-view with the tag team championship, ultimately lost that, and then dropped the NAW title to Phoenix, aka Desi. So he set the record for the first ever, not only Grand Slam champion last week, but the first ever Grand Slam champion during one show. Something that probably won't ever be accomplished again. So incredible feat there. This is the tag. It's a number 1 contendership Extreme Rules tag team match.
And his partner from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, Henry.
What do you win today? Very good question, Rob. If you get the most votes correct during the course of this show, you get to pick a match on the very next show. Something we introduced last show during a pay-per-view event in the future was the individual with the highest amount of donation overall would get an NAW title shot. However, that is changing. So Henry, you're still getting your title shot tonight, of course. But what I want to put out there, the highest donator all time at the end of a pay-per-view now would be general manager for a day. Not only do they get to decide one match, they get to decide all matches for the next show. Now, the other rule is that you can't win this 2 times in a row. So if you are the highest donor, aka Henry, and you are leagues beyond everyone, you can't win it twice in a row. You'll have to be the second place, let's say. But it's something to strive for if you guys want to donate and cheer. You'll get to be general manager for a day. Our opening contest is taking off here. We have Jason in control of Seth there, and Henry taking down Adam. And again, this is a tornado tag team style match here. Extreme Rules, so pretty much anything goes, pinfall or submission to win. The winner of this will become the new number 1 contenders for Gravity Well and IROB's tag team belts. Our next pay-per-view is coming at you on the 28th of December. It is called New Year's Evil, NAW New Year's Evil. So the highest donator at the end of that show, by the end of that show, will ultimately get to become general manager for a day. They will get to book an entire card of their choosing. So heavy incentive, and you can't win that twice in a row. IROB says they will fail. We are unstoppable. We are 4-time tag team champions, so that means we have ultimately lost 3 times, so somewhat stoppable. Henry going for a pinfall here on Jason. 2 count, kicks out. Seth taunting during this time. We have a little bit of 2-on-1 action while Adam recovers. Back in the ring he is. New Year's Evil is the name of a slasher film, indeed. Very good, you know your stuff. And ultimately I may snag that logo. Hate how bad you're lagging. I hope it's not my stream. Four times, indeed, Bones. 4-time champs. You are a newer tag team, though, Jason. You haven't been with us since day one, so it's something that you could essentially become 4 or even greater. Adam going for a ladder here on the outside of the ring. Getting struck and double teamed now by Seth and Henry. Jason recovering on the right. Stream is looking good for you. Awesome. You never know sometimes. I'm hardwired in, but still, the internet can be a tricky thing. Henry taunting, waiting for Adam to get up on the outside. Meanwhile, Jason doing work on Seth on the inside. Get the taped ladder. Yeah, indeed. Henry with the confidence. We got this, Seth, he says. They want their redemption. Both of these teams were involved in the Triple Threat Tag Team Hell in a Cell title match last Friday. Ultimately, a surprise finish. 4XO scooped that. TC says he's getting his ass kicked right now on the inside. Jason go for a pinfall. 2 count. Seth kicks out. Irish whip into the corner. And Jason's still in control. Seth here. Landing another running kick into another pinfall. And 3. Adam and Jason score the opening contest here. And are the new #1 contenders. No one's scoring points on this opening contest. No points. Still in first. Everyone is still tied for first, so you are correct.
Here are your winners, Adam and Jason.
Bones says we're coming for you, Rob. This is a match you will see next week. The #1 contender is going after Gravity Well IROB next week, Wednesday. So you're going to want to tune in for that episode for sure. We'll have to wait and see what kind of match we're going to have between these two highly skilled teams. IROB asks if your balls are ready for that. Well, chat, are you ready for our next match? Here we have newly crowned NAW Women's Champion Andrea versus former champion Amy. And former Twitch champion, that is, of Amy. She recently dropped the belt back to kind of smallish. Bone says Adams are. IROB getting the first vote in here, voting for Aim. Andrea Lana voting for Andrea. Sarah voting for Amy. Bones voting for Andrea. So we just need TC and Henry if you're still with us. My stream is on the tag match still. I'm so lost. Vote Andrea. That's funny.
Making her way
And
to the
TC voting
ring,
Andrea.
from Ann Arbor, Michigan, the women's champion, Andrea D. Champion.
And again, this is a singles, non-title singles match. Nothing on the line here other than bragging rights and to see really who is the better of the two this evening. She does look very angry. In recent weeks, she's gone from a face to a heel. Desi joining us here, voting for Andrea. Welcome to the show, Des. How you doing tonight? Looking forward to your main event this evening.
And her opponent, from Grand Rapids, Michigan, Amy.
Amy had the belts for a short period of time. She won it in the 30-woman Royal Rumble, being one of the first people to finally dethrone kind of Smallish. And then eventually Smallish worked her way back up into contendership and took the belt back. However, the major defeat, and again, these are both of these competitors here in this match. It makes you do crazy things. Indeed. Both the competitors in this match have both dethroned kind of Smallish in recent weeks. So this is truly the test of who's better out of that. The biggest accomplishment, though, coming to Andrea here in this contest was being the first one to dethrone kind of Smallish after 20 plus weeks. And our second match of the evening is underway here. Punching people in the dick, says I mean, maybe. It's an accomplishment, I guess. Or it makes you do crazy things like that. Amy in control here. I'm Andrea in the early going. Trying to wear down the back. Damage the spine. That'll definitely slow down your opponent. It's amazing how my comment are always 20 seconds behind the feed. Yeah, I don't know why there's that significant of a lag for you. Wish there was something we could do to increase or decrease the lag. Everyone's our Desi, says Ira. Nice suplex there from Amy. More kicks to the spine, slowly working the back of Andrea is Amy's character here. Now working on the arm. Strike to the face. In complete control of this match is Amy. Test of strength, the tie-up. Andrew winning that right now and going into an Irish whip into the corner. Ref getting in the way, but still lands that running strike. Equal opportunity lag across the board indeed. She's got a plan. Just go with it, says Irob. Kicks to the midsection. It's legal. The referee is allowing it. Irish whip up and over and out of the ring to the floor. Ref will start a 10 count here in a moment when that begins. Chop, dropping Amy. Chop, drop, and roll. Plan isn't working. Change it up, says Irob. Guiding her now over to the stairs, it looks like. Face into the steel steps. That's going to hurt. We're at 6. Back in the ring is Amy. Andrea follows. Using the ropes to get up on this one. Exhaustion is setting in for Amy. Meanwhile, Andrea standing there waiting for her to recover. Bad move, but it ended up working out. She reversed out of that arm tie. Into a hold now. Dropping to the ground. Stretching out the thigh there. sweep the leg, drops her. Using the ropes again, exhaustion is definitely set in for Amy. Andrea waiting for her to recover, lands a stunning right hand, dropping her. Up and over the ropes on the apron now. She's going to bring her back in what looks like a suplex. Lands it. Setting up what looks to be a finish. Could she land her finisher? This could be the beginning of the end here. Lands the driver into a pinfall. And Andrea has won this. IROP says, I wish they would let you use your own music again. I would love that. Something I miss. So our second match here, we have points for Andrea, Bones, Henry, TC, and Desi, all with 1 point.
Here is your winner, Andrea D.
So the women's champion has won this contest here. Truly showcasing why she is the top right now of the women's division. Sweep the leg by FF5 would be really nice indeed. That's a good song. We could use some Rob Zombie Meet the Creeper for some old school. Ladies and gentlemen, our next contest here is the 5-way elimination match for the Twitch Championship. 5 competitors, elimination style. Extreme rules. Chatters, get your votes in. Starting for the left, we have Patrick, Gravity Well, Mikey, Henry, and Seth. Who you got? Ira voting Patrick. Really, dude? Thanks. Henry voting for Henry. Andrea voting for me. Thanks, Andrea. At least someone cares. Sarah voting for Henry. Bones voting for Patrick. Desi voting for Patrick. Speaking of Desi and Patrick, it seems there is a bit of an alliance forming on Facebook today in Nerd Acumen Wrestling's Facebook page. I was hearing some rumblings of a new Nation of Domination forming. Is that true, Mr. Phoenix? Because if a new faction is forming, I would be very careful if I were anyone out there. How can I vote against him? He's a beast. I mean, you're not wrong. Higher says, can I join the nation? Do you want to be the Owen Hart? Looks like Desi has a plan up his sleeve and he's not going to share this with anyone. I'm intrigued. We got a winky face now. Budambank Farouk and getting the boot though.
From Ann Arbor, Michigan.
Hi Rob, wanted to have a tryout.
Weighing in at 250 pounds. Hi.
So TC, if you're still with us, we didn't get your vote, buddy. I didn't see ya. So let me know who you want to win this match, if you're still with us. You can yell, woo! Owen was great. Rest in peace.
And introducing the challenger from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, Henry.
And again, this is a 5-way elimination match for the Twitch Championship, currently being held by Seth Meyers, TC's character. TC voting himself. I should make the assumption, but, you know, if I would have done that with Bones, he would have gotten a point. Sorry, had to call you out on that one. You'll come down from the rafters. I don't like that idea. Stealing my character maze so they can be edited and re-uploaded. Rob, you had made Henry, so this is a great time to let that be known. Can you upload Henry again, but make it where he can re-upload his character? He wants to make some tweaks to it, and it won't let him re-upload it. Oh, your chat got disconnected right on. Even odds, man. There you go, Bones. That's a nice belt that this character has around his waist. I'm gonna leave that like that. Belt glitch, yeah. It doesn't like jackets. Look at that flexing. That's the man right there. The glitches that I have it. Wow, hater. Hater's gonna hate. Hater's gonna hate. That's okay. That's okay. I can handle it.
And introducing the champion from Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, he is the Internet Champion, Seth Meyers.
Number 2 needs to have something. Yikes, man. We all can't donate 1,000 or 500 at a time like you. I tried to keep up with you. I couldn't do it. I will catch up. So as being number 1 Henry, what are your thoughts on the change of instead of being NAW number 1 contender to being general manager for a day? So many videos were watched for free bits. Yeah, I'm right there with you. Hi Rob has given like 10 so far. Hey, it's 10 that the channel didn't have, so we all appreciate you. Whether it's 1, 10, or 2,600, we appreciate anything that anyone does. The question was, what are your thoughts on instead of being NAW number 1 contender after pay-per-view if you have the highest bits to being general manager for a day?
Challenger from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, P. Daddy.
The only rule is that you can't be it 2 pay-per-views in a row. So even if you were still in the lead, you wouldn't be eligible twice in a row. So it's going to motivate people to be in the top rankings. I might even do it where you can't do it 2 times in a row, and then to be eligible again, you have to wait 1 more. That would give the top 3 rotation at least. So there's more incentive. Still ironing things out for ideas. There'll be a more formal announcement in the weeks to come. Ladies and gentlemen, this is our 5-way elimination match for the Twitch Championship. Spear right off the bat, landing it on Henry. Henry immediately eliminated from this match. Holy cow, right after that spear. Powerbomb. Patrick being pinned by Mikey now. Patrick has been eliminated. What is happening? Seth being pinned. The champ is out of this match. Rock bottom. Mikey now pinning Gravity Well. And just like that, Mikey has won the match. What the heck? Immediately spear. Unreal. Four-way squash. And that was a hell of a fast match. What just happened? Chaos. Chaos just happened. It was almost as bad as the finger poke of doom. Ladies and gentlemen, we're crowned a new Twitch champion, though.
Here is your winner and new Internet Champion, Mike.
Hashtag rigged? I mean, come on. You just saw it happen. No one voted for Mikey. So, nobody gets points. Episode is ending early. There's still 4 more matches. There's plenty of time. A lot of jobs, that's all I'm saying. Hey, I just work here. Ladies and gentlemen, our next match here is Andrea Lana versus Christina or Tina. Chat, get your votes in now. They took a dive. He paid everyone off. Y'all are haters. Henry voting for Andrea. Andrea voting for Andrea. I-Rob voting for Andrea. Bones voting for Andrea. Dang, guys. I smell a win on the horizon. Hopefully not another squash match. That was crazy. That's something I've never seen here before. Do you get your... No, you don't. TC voting for Andrea. Desi voting for Tina. Sarah voting for Tina. I'm still in shock from this last match, to be honest with you. Never seen anything like that before.
Making her way to the ring from Ann Arbor, Michigan, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Andrea L.
Everyone should vote opposite of me. I'm horrible at voting, says I-Rob. Are you, though? Bones changing to Tina because of that.
And her opponent from Ann
Yes, most of the time. All right, our next match is underway here. Andrea versus Tina. Who will be the best? Suplex here to start things off from Andrea. Missing the kick. Back to her feet is Tina. Missing with that strike now. Wrenching and working on the back of Tina is Andrea. Picking her back up. What's she having planned? Picking her up on the shoulders now. Up and into the ropes. Interesting move there, tying up the legs. Ultimately smashing the thighs there. So we have a here we go, Andrea. Here we go. We got some claps going. Henry cheering her on. Irish whip into the corner there. Right strike. Elbow strikes now. Wearing down her opponent. Drop the knee into a backflip. Lands that. Combination moves here. Looking to set up a finish already. Unbelievable work and back and forth. Lands her signature. Pinfall attempt. Kicks out at 2. Feel like I should make it out to guest commentate. You're welcome anytime. Let me know when you can make it. Bones with the yes. Wearing and continue to wear down her opponent is Andrea here. Reversing out of it. Tina coming back in this thing. It's not over yet, she says. Kick to the midsection. Missing with the strike there. Lands a punch, though. Into the ropes. What are we going to see here? Throws her down to the ground. Knee to the face. Now to the spine. Back in control of things is Tina. Whips into the corner. Running strict lands. How can she wrestle on those heels, says iRob. Impressive, to say the least. Pinfall attempt here. Kick out at 1. Not that well, apparently, says Bones. Face into the corner. Lands multiple strikes. Crowd chanting along, counting. Loving that. Wearing down the knee now of Andrea. Reversing out of it. Turns her around. Tina's setting something up here. Picks her up, puts her on the top rope. What is she planning? Waiting. Setting something up here. What are we going to see? High risk. Suplex attempt. From the top rope. Vertical suplex. Finisher set up here. Tina in complete control of this match now. Lands the chick kick. Dropping Andrea. Pinfall attempt. 2. Kicks out at 2. Taunting now, trying to get the crowd on her side is Tina. Picks her up just to drop her back down. Landing combination clotheslines. Into a standing drop kick there. Rob acknowledging the superplex that was. Elbow drop diving deep into the heart of Andrea. More kickouts than the last match already. Indeed, the back and forth of this one. Unsure who to call the winner. Face full of ropes, returning the favor from earlier. Heading to the top rope is Tina. What will she go for? Begging her to stand. Andrea slowly getting back to her feet. Tina jumps. Lands it. Pinfall. And we get a 3. Tina wins the match. Scoring Desi his second point of the night. Sarah, her first. And Bones, his second of the night. Winner will be the one that will get the 3 count. Indeed, that is correct, Rob. And that is what happened. Tina equals fire, says Desi. Shocked face from Henry. Bone says Tina is now new fave. Nice job, Tina. Rob acknowledging. Vote opposite of me.
Here is your winner, Christina Turner.
TC wanting to get bits. Let's get ready for our next contest here. We have Rob versus Locksteady. There's one bit from Bones. Hip hip hooray. Thank you for that, sir. And our next contest here is another singles match. Rob voting for himself versus the other Rob, Locksteady. Who you got, chat? Who you got? TC, I'm assuming that's Rob instead of Lock. Desi going for Lock. Bones going for Lock. The best Rob will be known. Indeed, this is the battle of the Robs. Let's hope we don't get robbed of a good match. You're welcome. Sarah voting for Lock. Where is Lock tonight, by the way, Sarah? We haven't seen him. Henry voting for Lock. Okay, thank you, TC, for confirming that. Indeed, it is Rob. But he's already got kids. He's not feeling well, went to bed early. I hope he gets better. Rob to balance votes, says Andrea. Terrible pun, indeed. That's all I do. So, speedy recovery to Lock. He would vote for himself, give him that one.
Making his way
of course.
to the ring from Grand Rapids, Michigan, weighing in at 190 pounds, one half of the men's Raw.
It's a nice belt you have there, Mr. Rob. Be a shame if you lost it. You like gold. Who doesn't? Let's be real. TC says, too bad I can't have it. TC, you'll have your time again. Trust me. Never been a big gold fan. I like black onyx. Did anyone here get tickets for Raw and GR? No, but I want to go. That'd be fun. I really want to go to Little Caesars Arena. I haven't been there yet in Detroit.
And his opponent from Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 260
I hear that.
pounds, Rob Jr.
No, say I don't have the money. How I do know there's a show in February, Detroit. I'm planning on doing. I've got front row. So jealous. Yeah, how'd you get that? That's impressive. TC says I don't live in Michigan. Gonna try for a platinum package. Yeah, my dream is to be front row at a live show sometime. That would be fantastic. And yeah, front row without you. How did that? How? Yeah, what? I don't even know how to ask. Rob, going right off the bat, taking out Lock Steady here. The real question is, how many DPs are we going to see? Oh, taking out the leg. Going right for the knee. He must know of Rob's knee injuries over the years. It's not good. Front row's expensive, but worth it. Yeah, it's my dream to do that. Someday. I've been to a Rumble, been to a Mania, been to house shows, been to Raw and SmackDown. One day I'll go to SummerSlam and Survivor Series, but ultimately I want front row. I don't care what show it is. We should get you a shirt at least, is the question. Dragon Screw says Rob here. Back and forth action now. Rob taking out the other Rob. NXT, yeah. NXT would be a lot of fun. That's one I haven't done yet. I'd like to go see that. Landing kicks now, working on the back of Lock Steady as Rob here. Landing more strikes, wearing him down. Picking him up and just dropping him. TC says they went to Raw and WrestleMania 27. That's awesome. I was at WrestleMania 22 in Chicago. '27, remind me, was that in, where was that one? Went to Old School. It was at Raw. Also Shotgun Saturday Night, Sunday Night Heat taping. So that'd be fun. Pick me up by the dome. Every shirt I get of a wrestler, bad shit happens to them, says Bones. Jeez, bad luck. Atlanta, okay. Who was the main event that year? I can't remember. We're at 8 on the outside here. We're going to have a count out in this match. Lock Steady wearing down Rob. Double count out. We have a draw. He couldn't get back in the ring. The first draw here in NAW history. No one gets points. Your Vampiro. I remember that Vampiro shirt. So no one gets points here in this first ever draw. So we don't know what happens to that. Maybe we'll see a rematch next week on that one. Not really sure what to make sense of this right now. But on to our next match. We have Sarah versus Amanda. Chat, get your votes in now. No one is the better Rob. No DPS. Henry voting for Smallish. Sarah voting for Sarah. Talk about a weird show so far. Yeah, Bowen's acknowledging that too. Indeed, tonight is a strange night. They patched the game, so we're seeing weird things happen. Bowen's voting for Smalls. Yeah, they patched the game, so I don't know. TC voting for Smalls. I don't know. Tonight is very strange. Desi voting for Sarah. They patched my Twitch title match. Alright, Rob, do you even have 1 point? No. You do not have 1 point.
Making her way to the ring from Ann Arbor, Michigan, the NXT Women's Champion, Internet Champion.
Still the NXT champion. There's got to be a rule on defending that thing. So former women's champion and current Twitch women's champion and women's NXT champion is Smallish. So no stranger to the championship scene here in NAW. I'm going to say if she does not defend that NXT title soon, they're probably going to make her give it back to NXT. Her challenger here.
And her opponent from Battle Creek, Michigan, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Princess.
The winningest woman ever, and do a women's Money in the Bank match. That would maybe work. If they fix the Money in the Bank matches, I'm going to have to test that off stream. I don't want a repeat of last Friday. So no ladder matches for the immediate being until I test and confirm they work. That was rather something. Did Andrea Lana not vote? I'm assuming she's going to vote for her sister, but I can't say. With the tie-up test of strength here, working on the arm now. Smallish onto Amanda. Reversing out of it. With the lock now on Smallish. Dropping her with that. Kicking out the leg. Another tie-up. Locke would vote for his wife. Indeed. Back and forth here. A frog leap. Another. Evenly matched are these two, it seems. Irish whip into the corner. Picking her up. Dropping her. Now working on the arm and leg into some sort of submission move there. Keeping her down with those kicks. Elbow strike to the face. Lands combination strikes here to the front and now back of the head. Face into the leg and the knee. In control of things here is Amanda. Pinfall attempt. 1 count. Battle of the Brutes. Henry says. There would have been many cheers for that leapfrog exchange in the Indies. Indeed. They're a place where I can find the whole roster. I have a sheet, but the best bet as far as the roster is in the Facebook group. The majority of the roster is there. 2 count. Kicks out. Yeah, the Facebook group is going to be the best place when I have a sheet that I can share a link to that everyone can see view access of. So I'll make sure I do that tomorrow for you guys. There are a lot of people that don't compete on a regular basis. 2.5. The best way to get on matches every single week is what you guys are doing here, chatting in stream. For those that chat, I make sure they get a match in the following week in some sort or some sort of involvement. Other people get placed in there if there are holes. Andrew, I marked you down for Amanda, as that was who I'm assuming you would have voted for. Correct me if I'm wrong on that. But yeah, if you guys chat, you guys vote, you guys get primary spots on the cards. Another pinfall attempt here. 1 count on that one. So your guys' loyalty to the show gets returned in loyalty to your character. So much appreciation for you guys watching. And of course donating to the channel. Get involved in a title match. TC, you've had all the belts at one time. How more involved can you be? Amanda winning this thing here over Sarah, scoring IROB his first point of the show. Andrea confirming her pick, getting her second point of the show. So we have a tie going into the main event here. We have Desi, Bones, and Andrea at 2. Loyal to my fans, says IROB. So Desi, Bones, and Andrea at 2. TC said, what can I say? I'm a greedy bitch. At least you're honest. I appreciate honesty. That is an integrity move. And TC, trust me, you are going to be involved in title pictures week and every week in some form or fashion. I promise you that, with you being involved and being former champ. Same as with Bones here. He's involved with the tag team picture every week because of his tag team. Get involved in the Facebook chat too if you want to pitch ideas or help build matches and cards. I love you guys' feedback. So
here is your winner, Princess.
I was loyal to punch people in the dick. Henry voting for himself in the main event here. Of course, our main event is coming up next already. So I want to thank you all for joining us here tonight so far. We got one more contest left. TC voting Henry. And this is for the NAW Championship. Henry thanking TC there for the support. IROB voting for Desi. Fighting Champ retains. Desi voting for himself. Bones voting for Desi. Sarah going with Henry. And Rolana going with Henry. This is our main event. We have a 3-way tie heading into it. Desi, Bones, They'll tie if they get Desi right. If Henry wins, Andrew wins the show. So it's either Desi and Bones winning the show or Andrew winning the show. That's what it's going to boil down to here in this main event. Henry thanking everyone for the love. Can't vote against the purple suit. This is Iron.
175 pounds, the men's heavyweight champion, D. Turner, champion.
Desi says, damn, that looks good. The champion. All the hard work has paid off for this man. Henry wanting a piece of it with all his hard-earned money. Rob's the sexy man right there. You should do a red suit to match the belt if you win tonight, says Henry. This matchup is hard work versus money. That's the title. Henry being Mr. Money for the highest bits donated to DNA. TC said he deserves the belt. Phoenix has been chasing that belt for a long time. $1 Million Henry.
From Ann Arbor, Michigan, weighing in at 225 pounds, Henry.
Indeed, you have that. I'm not discounting anything. I'm just acknowledging your fortune, Mr. Fortune. Yeah, the only belt that Henry has not won at this point is the NAW Championship. If Henry were to win tonight, he would become the second ever Grand Slam champion. Mr. Ads. So keep that in mind. With Henry's win tonight, he would become the second Grand Slam champion of DNA, or NAW. Can Henry get the money on the Titantron entrance? He should. That should be his new persona. Going for a tie-up here between these two. Test of strength to start things off. And you definitely went down the ladder. Indeed. Working on the spine now of Phoenix is Henry. Tying up. Again, test of strength. I like the Grand Slam breakfast. You would. Referee breaking things up with that tie-up now, letting them get back to the middle. Referee stepping up again. Test of strength between these two. Impressive. Can we have a more evenly matched matchup than these two? Is that a fat choke? I don't know. Definitely both feeling each other out here in the early going, says Henry. Impressive maneuver here from the champ. Trying to get control of things. Elbow dropping down into the heart of Henry. Kick to the back now. Waffle House, my boy. Waffle House that's good. It's a good pick. Blocking that kick there. Into a dragon screw. Again, more than the NAW title on the line here. Desi and Bones being able to control matches next week is on the line with a super kick landed from Phoenix to Henry's face. My character has moves, I see. Indeed. Henry wins this thing. Andrew controls a match next week. or wait harder to pick up, says iRob. Henry getting back in control of things here. Kick to the midsection. Henry now striking Phoenix. German suplex. Missing. Into another suplex there. Working on the back of Henry. Henry now. Oh, back and forth action. Phoenix getting back in control. Setting up a double arm. Lands it. Pinfall attempt here from the champ. Is it enough? 2. Henry kicks out. Back and forth. Still anyone's match. The deeds were dirty. Henry now in control. Reversing out of this. He needs to get some combination moves here if he wants to get any chance of winning this thing or coming back. Bring him over to the ropes. What is he going to set up here? Tosses him up and over. What is this? Spears him through the ropes to the floor. Crowd loving it. Ref beginning to count to 10. Both men are back into the ring though. Count stops. Henry with a pinfall attempt here. 2. Champ comes back to life with that one. Coming back to life. Rising is the Phoenix. Multiple strikes. Impressive maneuvers here. Phoenix looking to set up a finisher. Another double arm. Some dirty deeds. They were done dirt cheap. Pulling him to the middle of the ring. Could he go for a pinfall? Could it be enough? Two and a half. Henry survives and holds on. Frustration has to be building with the champion. What does he have to do to take him out? Stretching out the leg. Reversing out of that. Henry still has this. Irish whip in the ropes. Setting up. Oh, impressive suplex. Pinfall attempt. 2. Phoenix kicks out. Henry now in control. Back and forth, hopping over. Lands a big splash. Another pinfall attempt. And 3, we have a new NAW champion. IROP says rigged. Our second ever Grand Slam champion here. TC scoring their second point of the show. Sarah scoring their second point. And Henry scoring their second point. As he says, come on. Anything could happen here on NAW, clearly. How rigged I had to kick out of 2 dirty deeds. Money can buy happiness, says iRob. That's what I get for voting with iRob. iRob said so. So Andrew Alana will get to decide a match for next week. So join us next week, Wednesday, for another episode of NAW. And Desi says I'm voting against myself in retaining situations from now on. Andrew says I can't believe I had every belt. So we'll find out and post on Facebook what Andrew Alana will be deciding. So join us next week for that. But first, join us Friday for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the weekly dosage. That'll be Friday, 8:30 p.m. You don't want to miss that show. And stay tuned on Facebook for some announcements coming soon. And some possible feedback from former champion Phoenix. I'm sure he's going to have a few choice words to say on social media regarding his loss here tonight. So stay tuned for that. Join us on Facebook for more. And indeed, great show tonight, Henry. And congratulations to the new champ. We will see you next time.